All right, we're back. I'm here at the garage today, looking to make some space for sleds, kind of organize summer stuff here, tidy up tools, go through parts, get that somewhat organized, but primarily I just want to make space to get sleds out of the trailer and into the garage and just tidy up. So it's kind of just going to be like a garage cleanup sesh. Who knows what we'll find for parts? I've kind of forgotten what I have accumulated, but I'll go over some stuff if I see it, and we'll just dive into it. All right, opened up some space, swept a little bit, vacuumed a little bit. What I think is next is I'm just gonna kind of pick through and see if there's anything I can like clearly put away that might not be snowmobile related or tool related. Throw away any extra garbage, and then I got another table that I'm gonna take out and then just start accumulating, you know, a lot of like boxes and parts and stuff out onto the tables and out in the open space, just to figure out what I got. I want to open up these benches here. You can see there's so much clutter. Once I have all the parts laid out, if I can just kind of get them amassed into one location, it'll be easy to find everything and also just keep everything kind of out of the way. Just want to get sleds in here. It'll be controlled chaos, controlled organized, chaos organized. I don't know what to call it. All right, I'll start right off. Basically, this is most of it. That DeWalt thing right here has just a lot of little tiny miscellaneous parts in it. Whoa, some extra wheels, stock rotors, probably like 7 pairs of brake pads. What's in the bottom here? Oh boy, something that won't open. Oh, I think that's probably some gearing stuff in there. Lovely, can't open it. A bunch of shocks. So these are the AC5s off my dad's 858. I just have a whole smorgasbord of shocks here. Looks like these ones are slugged down, so ice shocks. This one also looks slugged down, and this one says ice on it. So a couple of ice shocks. I have a full-length front shock here. Its pair is disassembled in that box. Oh, a bunch of extra springs. Those are all stock springs. I tested out these Hyperco springs this past season, and they're great. The paint held up quite nicely. There's a couple of dings here and there. Oh, there's like that, for instance. But those are great. I ended up trying 137 pound and 150 pound springs. Some extra front shock springs, stock ones, and some ice setup ones. There's a gearing. I think this is stock gearing. I think I have a different gearing set. That's in the 2024 and the 858 for the King of the Mountain. I think the other gearing set off the 858's in there. A bunch of other little miscellaneous parts. Some extra shocks, reservoirs. One of them I think scuffed up. I think it was like an original one that Eric Seyfarth gave me. Whew, a rat's nest of belts. I probably have written on these somewhere, you know, how many miles. This one actually looks brand freaking new. I think it is. What is it? 111, yeah. A lot of, oh, there's a worn one right there. But a lot of belts. This is like some some of our extra belts. A bunch of springs. We were going to try and bend some for ice setup. I think some of these are Pro Cross ones that have just been lying around. Some extra brake and gearing covers for the catalyst. I believe this is a gearing side. Just extra ones in case we blow them out. I think I have another one up there, actually. Yeah, we've got some hand guards up here. We've got another, this is actually my race windshield. But yeah, we've got some hand guards. Looks like I have some more footwells. And so, yeah, this is a footwell. Which one is this? I believe this is a right foot. Yeah, it's a right footwell in case I break something. There's so much stuff. This is like our bogey wheel, idler wheel box. Also some Arctic bump. What do you call them? Bar pads. These things are useless essentially. But yeah, we have a bunch of these. We always want extra ones. You can see these are beat up because when we were taking the springs off, the torsion springs off, you had to hammer these off of the rear swing arm. And now we don't need to do that anymore. We've just been running stock springs on our ice setup. So saving having to pop these bad Larrys off. But yeah, we've got a lot of extra bogey wheels here. This is kind of the ski corner. Set of RZs and a bunch of stock skis that come with the new sleds that sit over here. Goodness, I think this is like yeah, extra running board arm, and the actual composite running board. What's this? Oh yeah, this is a snowcross brace kit. I was gonna throw this on the 2024 because my rails had a little bit of a crack, and this was gonna replace the stock ones. The snowcross guys use these just to help reinforce the rails and just to get some more life out of them. Yeah, those will hopefully not come in handy. I don't know about that. And here I just have my leaning tower of stud boxes, chisels, ice picks, gold diggers, triggers. This I kind of inventoried at one point during the winter, but this time it's just kind of all out and over the place. I'm going to be pulling studs out of the sleds at some point, so I'm not really going to get too into the weeds here. I think we have a bunch of chisels in the sleds currently, so this box will fill up once we pull off all the studs. But got all sorts of backers and whatnot. All the good woodies stuff. What's in here? Let's see. Oh, these are like those cold weather gauntlets from Rocks. I haven't had good luck racing with those, but I'm excited to use those trail riding. It was really hard to turn on ice with those. Terrain racing, I could probably get away with it. I probably should have used those at West Glover because it was so cold. But let's see. Oh, got an extra set of number plates, some more idler wheels. Goodness, those things are all over the place. Looks like we have another final drive belt for the catalysts. What we got here? I don't even know what's in here. Just some more bolts and nuts. This is as far as I'm going to go with organizing the tools today. I'm going to end up using them at some point, and while I use them, I'll put them back. I just don't want to waste time right now fiddling with that, where I have this to wrap up and organize and put away, somewhat orderly. I have a cabinet for the shocks. Definitely have more miscellaneous parts elsewhere. I'll look for once I need them, if that makes sense. Once I get everything put away, we'll get the trailer pulled down. We'll get sleds out of the trailer. I can't remember what order they're in. I know the 2024, which I want to get out, I think might be in the middle of the trailer, so it might be a pain, but a couple more things out here to put away to make space so I can get back the trailer up and get the sleds out into here. All right, let's see where all the sleds are. I can't remember where we put them away. So that's the 25, 24. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the 2024 and the 858 into the garage because those will need kind of the most work done right out of the gate. And then I'll put the ZR 8000 back in. And the poor little 2025, he'll be in here a little bit longer. I'm feeling really tired.
I'm pretty tired.
We gotta move a bunch of sleds, but we'll get it done. All right, well, for some stupid reason, I was gonna have them all go out the back end, but they're all, except the 2024, are facing forward. So I'm gonna use my brain and have them go out the front. Through the mic on so you guys can hear my heavy breathing. Oh shoot. Thought we put the dollies underneath. You know, they're gonna slide right out. Hey, who knows? Maybe it'll all work out. Of course not. Of course it wouldn't work out. Just gotta be careful this thing doesn't slide away on me. Oh, nice. Thanks, Dolly. Dolly Parton. Oh, well, I was gonna take the 858 out, but I'm just gonna leave it in there. Take the 2025 and the 2024 out. Oh. These things need some WD, especially this one. Yeah, spray that little WD. This thing sounds pretty empty. Yeah, this is useless. What's this gonna do? Make it rust more? Oops. Oh yeah. It just needs like WD or something. I'll have to order a new set of those. Always hydrate when working in the shop. I got the old 24 out of the trailer. Tidied up the garage a little bit. Basically just took stuff out and put them right back a little bit more organized. I just needed to sweep a little bit and kind of tidy up. It really wasn't too big of an effort, but just needed to be done, something small. Still have the tools to organize, but I'll kind of organize them as I use them, as I work on the sled. But just to kind of go over what needs to be done right out of the gate. The steering column needs looked at. I don't know if something broke or a nut fell out. I'm not really sure, so I just need to strip it right down. Not really sure what the plan is with this. Do I want to fix it up and run it again for this upcoming season? Do I sell it? I don't know. What I'm going to do though is just get it kind of in a condition that it could sell, which is race ready essentially. I'm still waiting as of right now. It's middle of July and waiting on the race applications. Arctic Cat's super busy right now, and chatting with Chloetti about a month ago, they're still working on suppliers and materials, and they're just trying to make sure that they can get enough sleds made before they're even made. So they're hard at work over in Thief Rivers, and the goal is to get a 26. Do I hang on to this, put that towards the race budget, selling it? I'm not sure yet. We'll figure out later on this summer if that's gonna be the direction that we'll go. But we still have my dad's 2025. That's gonna be race ready as well. It'll be kind of the backup sled. We'll save as many miles on that as we can. My dad wants to be able to use that primarily as a trail sled, so we'll make sure that that keeps some life to it. I've been doing a lot of non-snowmobiling stuff, and this is the stuff I enjoy more of, even if it's just taking sleds out of the trailer and organizing the shop. If there's anything more like this that you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. I can go more in detail on parts and accessories, on what I'm gonna fix on the sled and tidy up and whatnot. Got plenty of summer to go before winter starts, so I'll take my sweet time working on it and try and just create some good content around it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.